Good evening, all of you. Welcome to Revision IT program. Welcome to the module PLSQL. Oracle. How are you all? How are you, Vaibhav, Harsh, Aishwarya, Akshay, Imran, Sunny Kumar? Yes, good evening, all of you. How did you all have completed practical so far? Can I expect any practical completion status from all of you? Till what chapter you have completed practical? Can I know from all of you, please? Yes, Akshay, good evening. Okay, so currently very few members have joined so far, expecting others to be joined. So meanwhile, I want to know from all of you, what was the last class topic? At the end of the class, what was the topic? Yes, Sunny. Till loop. Kumar, which topic? In practicals. Okay. Oh, you are in fundamentals of PLSQL, that is first kit of PLSQL, right? Maybe you are in fifth chapter, I hope. Yes, Sunny. But why you are all moving little bit slow? Akshay, yes. But how did you all complete? Successfully doing or not? Finding any difficulty? Click on plus. Okay, Sunny, good. But this month we will have exam. You make it fast, as early as possible. Try to complete. Okay. Fine. And you will have cycle test also in the coming week. This week on 12th you have a cycle test. I will share the schedule of the cycle test today by end of the session. Next week we will have Monday. We will miss the class in the next week on account of yes. Okay, Sunny Kumar. Then no problem. You have exam in colleges. Yes, Akshay also maybe. All from all locations. Borivali mainly. Okay. Fine. No problem. But find the time. One day you can complete 3-4 chapters practicals at a time. Fine. So I want to share certain points before going to start with the topic. In the last class I explained some concepts of the packages. Then I have moved forward to explain remaining other things with you all to explain. Okay. Did you remember the topic of the last class? At the end I created a package. Fine. Now we are moving with a objective to understand more about packages. Slowly others are joining. Let me connect the screen. I am sharing the screen to explain certain things. Give me a few minutes of time. Fine. So now I am sharing the screen to you all. All from Borivali Center, Old DLF, Rajnagar Center. So in the class we concluded with the topic of working with packages. That was the last class topic. So last class we started with the concept of packages. So let me recall the topic of packages. Some extent we shall discuss about the packages. Then we shall move forward to work practically what is package and how to work with the packages. Okay. Package is simply a modular block. So you may get a confusion of what is a modular block. Very simply you can consider, generally when you are creating a procedure or when you are creating a function, these two are actually a different way you can achieve an advantage of executing certain SQL statements by creating those as procedure statements or a function statements. Those can be stored in the database as separate objects. So we can execute from the calling environment. We identified when we discussed in the previous classes. Fine. Now the package is a modular block. In the modular block, you can contain some different functional units as a single unit of work. Suppose you take a human resource management system, and if you take it as a software, what are the things are common in this? Generally, employee hiring related to employee salary process, leave process. So these are all actually part of human resource management system. But if you consider employee recruitment, employee salary related services, employee leave related services can be combined as a single unit of work. That is called as a package. Okay. Not only that, like you can consider bonus or you can consider commission. So these are all you can combine as a single unit of work. What is the main feature of the package? What way we can define the package? Package will be with two different components. One is a specification and second one is the body of the package. Okay, body of the package. So those two things, a specification and a body of the package, are the combination of the package. Then you may get little bit confusion the role of the package, but in the last class I have given some platform idea of or the way you can work with the packages. Now anyhow I am going to explain certain practical things to you all to understand how to work with the package. Okay. All of you, can you recall the last class concept? Then I will move forward to explain more about packages. So it's like we are moving into the chapter 4. As the part of the chapter 4, we have packages, but different chapters have different ways of working with packages. Fine. So chapter 3 content and chapter 4 content. Chapter 3 content I am going to explain to you all. Then I will move for chapter 4 with the continuation of the packages. Any questions? So I hope just given only the basic idea. In the last class I explained about some concept of packages to you all. Now I am moving forward to explain some more things about the packages. Any questions? Sharing the screen. Give me 1 minute. Fine. Any questions? No. Okay. So now you can look into the concept of packages here. Creating package is the objective of the session. In this, we have certain objectives to understand, describe packages and list their components, create a package to group together related variables, cursors, constants, expressions or exceptions, procedures and functions. So you can combine many different PLSQL code blocks as a single unit of work that is called as a package. Fine. You can create a package as a private package or a public package, and you can invoke the package construct. Entire code of the package you can call. The package will be ready. And we can create a bodiless package also. In the last class, I explained a small concept of the package with the same objective. Fine. Neha, I did not get you. Neha, I did not get you. The question I did not understand. Are you attending regularly a class? I will explain, Neha. Sunny Kumar, 1 minute. Neha, I did not get your question. Could you please respond to this? Fine. Sunny, what is your question? Your question is, what is the private and public package, right? So here, if you look into this, either public or private in the package definitions, right? So the package, when you are declaring, some of the components you can make it as a public, right? The specifications, if you define in the public in a programming code, the packages can be accessible by the calling application from any Oracle server environment that can be available to access it. So here I want to define certain things to make it much clear in the package actual activities of the package. So generally, when you are creating applications, so I want to define a small component here that you can consider it as a function. Okay, I am writing it as a function. Same manner, you created a procedure. Once if you start a practical, easily you can understand. I made some programs ready to explain easily to you all, and this is the procedure. So this function and procedure, these two, you want to combine as a single unit of work. That I want to make it as a package. So if you consider there is a package, this function or procedure, whatever you created here, the role of the function and role of the procedure and whatever you created, those all can be accessible by the application. The application is the software one, right? From the user environment, this can be accessible. Now, whether you want to make it public or whether you want to make it private, to be accessible by all computers in the network, all servers in the network, you want to make it available. Point taken. So here, if you look into the example, this is the client computer where these type of different computers in the network can access these type of functions or procedures which are created in the package. So when you are allowing every application to access this package publicly, or only certain users can access it as a package privately, can be decided over there. Fine. Now the package, if it is public, this function, whether that particular function can be accessible inside that another package body or not. So such a specification we can define. Okay. Neha Rajesh, I am not getting anything about you. I did not see you in earlier classes. So, but from when it is started, it would be ended in this month. Neha, you are on it. Please adjust your camera. Neha, from Thane Station Road. Yes, Neha, what is your question? Could you please speak? Yes, Neha. Yes, please. This batch was started last month. Okay. Yes, this batch will be ended in this month. This is not the new batch, this is an existing batch. This batch will go for exam in this month, okay, by end of this month. Okay, Neha? It is not the new batch. You're supposed to join in new batch, I hope, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's not a new batch. No, it's not a new batch. Almost 15 different chapters have been completed, almost nearly 13-14 chapters completed. 9 plus 4, 13 chapters completed. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Fine. So here the scenario is try to analyze whatever I explained, but conceptually when you are following this, practically easily you can understand. So we will discuss about the different ways of working with the package. So package is a schema object, same like a table, same like a procedure or a function, how you create it. In the same manner you can create a package. So what are all the components? PLSQL types, variables and subprograms can be the part of the package. So package has two different parts, specification and a body. What is specification is the one. Specification is the interface to the package, and where you declare certain variables, constants, exceptions, cursors and subprograms in the package. The body defines the queries that the cursor and the code of the subprogram. You will write in two different parts. One is the specification, second one is the body, third one is the execution. Fine. So technically some advantages we can achieve using the package. What are the advantages? Generally when you consider the advantage is this, you can create the package and when you execute the package, all will be created at a time. What all will be created? The PLSQL package, multiple objects will be loaded into the memory at a time. So that advantage we can take. Reason, there will be no different ways of allocating the memory for each and every part of the program, like variables separately, constants separately, procedures separately, functions separately. Read multiple objects into memory at once. So that's the one advantage we can get from the packages. Point taken. All of you, please respond. Is it clear to you all? Once if the package is loaded into memory, there will be no need to access the memory once again and again. Fine. Sunny, thank you. Good. Fine. So now we shall see advantages of the package. Modularity. Program can be created by creating into a smaller unit of work. Fine. And maintenance will be easy. Logically related information can be combined as a single unit of work. Coding and compiling the specification and body separately. So easily we can understand what is actually a package, what are the components in the package, and what you define in the package separately. And whatever information you want to allow, whatever the information you want to hide. So you can decide visible and accessible components, and you can decide what are the things can be hidden and inaccessible. So that the way you can define the hiding of information in a package. Fine. Fine. So now I want to share some examples. I made many things ready for you all to explain, so that easily you can follow the packages. Okay. So give me 1 minute. Much easy concept it is. Once if you follow well, then it would be easy. This once, if you look into this, I made these notes ready for you all. I will explain one part by part. Easily you can analyze. The statement to create a package. Again, I will explain some more theory, but before that, I am explaining the role of the package, how it works. Now you can see the package creation. It is a very simple way. We are not creating by creating a specification separate, body separate. That I will explain from the example 2. I will explain what is the specification separate and what is actually package body separate and execution separate. Okay, if you look into this, it is a very big code component. Then easily you can understand what is the way you can work with this. Okay, point taken, all of you. Right. So now I'm explaining a simple concept of the package here. Create or replace package body customer salary. In this package, what you define. So as what the package should contain. It contained a procedure. The procedure name is find salary. The role of the procedure is to find the salary of a customer by taking a parameter of the customer ID as an argument. So it has to find the customer salary, the data type you are taking from the customer's table. So you already declared a variable as customer salary. When you execute it, it has to copy the customer salary into the customer salary variable. For the variable of the customer ID, whatever you supply. So this statement is what I will explain first. So first you look into this. Customer table data I am retrieving. Fine. So I am retrieving the data. Select star from customers. So now main customers data has been returned. In this, I want to find a particular customer data. Generally, how do you create a program? In the declare section, you will declare, and in the process, you will copy the data. So I want to make this statement as a simple statement. So I want to put it into the program environment. So this I am commenting. Then I want to place this here. In the declare section, I declared a variable. Customer salary from customers table salary column, data type of the salary column, begin, select salary into the customer salary variable from customers where ID equal to, you take any ID, my ID I have taken as 1. Then that we are going to display. So this is a very simple statement. For this I want to initialize. So this statement, once if I execute it, you can see the result of the statement, 7,000 returned. The same thing the procedure has to do. Point taken. But here you don't supply ID ID value. This ID has to be taken by the procedure. So this I am copying. Whatever I executed, this also I am copying as a general example. Okay. Previous one is well known thing to us. Now you can see package body, but the role you have given to a procedure. So how we have written an anonymous block, instead of that we are writing it as a procedure. Procedure takes an argument, so that is customer ID. Whatever you supply, that ID will be taken. So it is already explained to you all. So salary will be created as a variable of the salary column data type, and then that value will be copied into the variable that would be displayed. Then find salary procedure is closed and package is also closed. Fine. Package is also closed. In this package, what is the procedure we have? We have find salary procedure. Package name is customer salary. Now in my example, here I have written as package, there I am placing customer salary as the name, so that you please analyze. Same manner, whatever the function I have created here as function find salary, that we are copying here in the function name, so that you can see as find salary, right? So find salary is the name of the function and package name is customer salary. It can have another procedure or another function as its member. Now this is the package. I am going to create this package. So create or replace package. So the package I am going to execute here. So package body created. Directly we created a package with the body. Now I hope you all have understood what I explained to you all. Any questions? All of you, Sunny, Akshit, everyone from all locations and Borivali Center, Aditya, Aishwarya, Akshay, Sumran, Chauhan, everyone, Rajabad, Rajnagar, Andheri West Center, Chandrabose, I did not see you in the few classes, right? Sonal, Savla, Darshan, everyone. If I don't call you with names, don't think that I am not calling you, okay? Right. So if you click plus, that is enough to me. If you have any question, you can ask. Okay. Now this package got created. So how do you reach to the package number? So here, if you look into this very clearly, I have written this is a member of the package, and this is also a member. Which one? The procedure if you create, that is also a member. Now how do you reach the member? So generally, how you reach a method in a object-oriented programming? Object dot method name. Do you all remember that? So if you create an object for a class, how do you reach the method of that particular class? Using object dot method name. Same manner here, if you want to reach this particular package member, customer salary dot find salary. So that's the way you will reach to that particular member of the package. Fine. Package you created, and how do you reach it? You will reach by writing customer salary dot package name. So declare code. Code is the name of the variable. We are ensuring the name of the variable code should have data type same like the data type of the ID of the table, and ampersand symbol is a substitution variable. When you run this, it would run on the environment and prompt you to enter a value. Then when you enter a value, that would be passed as a parameter to the find salary method. So then control goes to the find salary method by passing whatever the code value you supply. That will be copied into the customer ID. Then that would be sent to the where class instead of the value as 100 or 1 or 2. Then it writes whatever the salary the customer is earning. So that is the actual statement we are going to execute now. So now actually it is not required in this, because we will run this in a different state of execution. Now you can see I am executing it. So then it is prompting us to enter the number. Second employee or second customer salary number I entered. So salary is 8,500, it has shown. Point taken. Salary is 8,500 as the result you can see. If the code, whatever the value you enter, suppose if I enter a value as 1, so the first customer or first employee salary will be shown as 7,000. Can I know from all of you? Is it clear to you all? Please click on plus if you are all clear, everything, whatever I explained. Fine. Very good. So before entering to the chapter 4, some more points I want to share, some more concepts with you all. One minute, I'm sharing certain examples with you all. One minute, please. Fine. Now you can see many examples I'm sharing with you all. One after one, I request you all to analyze every example, whatever I'm going to explain in this. So package, when you are creating a package, components of the PLSQL package, you can see. So public and private scope. Package, whatever you declare, that is publicly available. But whatever you write inside the package body would not be available publicly. So if you look into the example, the package you can access, but the member directly you cannot access. Taken my point? Package you can access directly, but the member of the package you cannot access directly. So members are in private scope. Package is in public scope. Sunny, I hope you understood more well now, right? Point taken. So only when you reach the package, then only you can reach to the package member. So that you can see here, package specification, where you define a variable, where you declare a procedure or a function. Those are all will be in the public scope. But where you write variables, procedures, functions inside any body, that won't be available directly to the application or directly to the user. So if you look into this, package components are the package body and package specification. Then the next one is package execution. That is a different way of calling the package. Okay. So here I hope you all have understood what I explained. Can I know from all of you? Specification, that is the interface to your application. That is the reason you can see specification, if you consider it is a specification, this specification is an interface to the application. So this part is the specification, and where applications can access the interface. Body defines its own subprograms. So these are all subprograms. That is the one I am going to explain as an example to you all. So kindly follow this. Okay. One minute, please. Manoj, give me 1 minute. There is a power off. Fine. So now I request you all to analyze this small example. Okay. This is the package. Once if you look into this package, I want to share some points in the package. There is a procedure. The procedure to add departments. Kindly follow this carefully, then easily you can understand everything of the package. Okay. Create or replace package, department package. Okay. In this, add department is the name of the procedure. Fine. Add department is the name of the procedure. So this add department takes department number, department table, department ID. You observe that department number will be the department ID data type, and it takes one more parameter, department name, and currently it is initialized with the value unknown. Fine. And location with the value 1700. 3 parameters that particular procedure takes. This is the second procedure, add department, and in this you can add the departments. One is the department name and department location, right? 2 parameters will be taken. If you look into this is the package name, has 2 different procedures, and procedures also with 2 different ways of parameters. One is taking the department number, department name, and department location. 3 different parameters. Second one takes only 2 parameters. In this we can easily analyze overloading of the procedure also, but I will explain one part by part. So this is called as a package specification. Can I know from all of you, is the specification clear? Only the procedure names and procedure structure defined. Nothing has been created in this. Suppose if you take this and if you copy in your environment, if you run this, it would be executed, as it is only a specification for the package. So I executed it. So let me execute it once. So package created. It's a package, but body is not there. So if you consider this example, you compare with this, package got created, but body not created, right? Only package got created. And package has some specifications. What are those specifications? Package has 2 different functions inside it. Okay, 2 functions. So function 1 and function 2. But what type of function or procedure? Okay, what type of procedure it is not been defined, but what the way procedure work has been defined. Point taken. So 2 procedures have been created in the particular package, so that you please observe. Till this extent, I hope everyone is clear. Can I know from all of you? One part of the program I have executed, a procedure, 2 different procedure specifications defined here. This is called as package specification. Right. So then package body. What is there in the package body? The role of the package, create or replace package body, department package. So department package is the name of the package you created over there. That you please observe. Department package is the name of the package we have already created. For that package you are decorating with the body. So now what is the actually way, what a procedure should do, you are defining in the body. That is actually defining the body. Package specification and package body. So in the package body, procedure name add department. You can see the procedure name is add department. That takes 3 parameters and it inserts the data into department table. It's a SQL statement. I request you all to analyze. Procedure 1 argument of the department number, department table ID type, department name, and department location. These 3 are the columns existing in the table. For those values, if you supply, it inserts the data into 3 columns of whatever you assigned. So now if you look into this department ID, actually original column of the table, department name, original column of the table, location ID. These 3 things, if you take and if you run this here, fine. So these 3 columns data you are going to copy. So what are the variables, whatever you supply, those will be copied into those columns. Second procedure with 2 parameters. One is procedure name, so one is the department name and one is the location, only 2. So insert into department with this, and it can be inserted automatically with the next value. Then the procedure body can be created. Point taken? The procedure body can be created. This is the procedure body creation. So this is a separate one. I'm just copying the code. I executed the code here. So you can see body created. There is no error in this, so that it was created successfully without any error. Can I know from all of you, is it clear to you all? If you have any question, you can ask me. It is not a big program, but conceptually, if you can analyze, it would be much easy to you all. All of you, please respond. Then, only one thing we can do, the last activity, then you can call this particular procedure. So I want to add department method. 980 is the value, education is the name of the department, and location is 2500. So execute department package dot add departments. So your package name is department package. Your procedure name is add department. And you are calling, how you are calling? You are calling execute package dot procedure and passing arguments. Fine. And you are retrieving the data, select star from departments, where department ID equal to 980. If you are passing the department, you are reading the department number also. Fine. So 980, you can see second one got 2 error. First one 980 education 2500. Why second one? Actually there is a primary key value insertion error. So that's why it was led to an error. So if I change the number as something else, like 980 instead of that 985, so I'm changing 985. So insert and retrieval. So there is no error. So now you can see there is no error in this. So by calling this procedure, you are inserting the value, but directly you are not calling the procedure. Through package you are calling it. So how you create a class in Java programming? You are all Java students, right? So you may create a class, ABC class, okay? So assume that in this class you may have multiple methods. Void, public, void, whatever is that. So I will write that is method 1, add method. So add method body, display method body. But how you call this? Using object reference you can call it. So I will call obj.add. So that is a method call. And obj.display, that is a method call. Same manner here, you are calling the procedures with the package name. So here, what is the package? So in the case of object oriented, that is a namespace name, right? Can I know from all of you, please? Have you all understood? If you have any question, you can ask me now. Yes, Deepanshu? No, I did not get anything from you. Overlapping. Any other questions? Others, please respond. All from Borivali, Andheri West, Old DLF, Southex, Jayanagar, Rosary Garden, Rajnagar, Ghaziabad, BKC Center. Everyone, I am asking you all by calling you with center name. Any question you can ask. if you find anywhere the difficulty of understanding these concepts. Any more? Any questions? So first one is the specification, second one is the body of the package, third one is executing the body. Akshay, I did not get you. You have given an empty message. If you have any point, if you want to talk to me, I will take you on air. Or if you have any point, you can talk to me. Fine. Okay, Akshay, no problem. So I'm sharing some more points regarding the packages here. So you will write the package with the specification, whatever I explained, that the same thing diagrammatically you can analyze here. So developing PLSQL overview, you can see create and edit package specification and body. Compilation warnings are there, then it would send it back to the compiler. So we can see in the environment from where you will execute it. And in case if there is no error, it invokes the package subprograms. So you can see the environment, ISQL start plus. So the first block, whatever is there, create or edit package specification and body. So then it would be sent to the Oracle compiler. That is the middle one. If it is being compiled successfully, if there is no error, if error is there, that would be a binoculars here that would be monitored, and that would be sent to the environment warnings to the developer environment or to your ISQL start plus environment. If there is no error in the package, so then it invokes the subprogram of the package. That's the life cycle of the package working environment. Okay. So I have done all these things: package creation, creating package specification and body, invoking package subprograms, removing a package. You can remove a package using drop package statement. So how you are dropping? Generally, how you drop a procedure, drop procedure space procedure name. Here drop package space package name. So using that you can simply drop the package. Point taken? All of you? Same manner you can retrieve the package information also. Where the package information is available. So the package information is available. Select star from user underscore source. So that is actually the table where all object data is available. Select star from user underscore source. User spelling mistake is there. Fine. Now we can see. So here you can see all the things, like whether it is a trigger or whether it is a package. So it comes with everything, so that you can see here. I want to restrict only to retrieve the package. Okay. Where type equal to. So I want to mention that it is my package. Inside it was stored in uppercase. So when you retrieve it, it shows all the packages, whatever you created. Fine. All the packages, whatever we created. So customer sale package is there. You can see where type equal to package. So the package customer sale is there. Fine. And procedure what you created in this. So entire package is available here. One is package specification, package body. So this is the table where you can find the package. So using the data dictionary table, you can view the package. Fine. Any questions? All of you please respond. If you don't have any question, then we will move for chapter 4. So some extent I recall the topic, then I'm moving forward to work with remaining things. Can I know from all of you? Please respond. If you have any question, you can ask me. No question is your intention. And very important thing is, whoever have joined just now, they will find some difficulty to understand the topic now, because when we move into the new topic based on the previous topic, if you miss it, that would lead to confusion. Whoever have joined just now, could you please raise your hand and mention a message that I joined just now? All of you. All of you please respond. Okay. Generally, Mylapore Center. So who is there in Mylapore Center? What is the advantage to me? If you click on Android, if you join using guest login, how can I come to know who is that student? See, 1 hour late, what is the use? You might have missed anything, then I want to brief you whatever have been completed. So that is the reason I asked you all to share your details when you connected. Okay. Yes, Chandra Bose. Right. They are not responding, Chandra Bose. Leave it. So, in this, we have to discuss, we have to understand the package procedures and functions with the overloaded nature. Actually, that is the objective I shared with you all in the previous example. What is overloading in programming languages? Can you all recall the concept of overloading? When two functions with the same name with different signature in the sense number of arguments, data type of the arguments, type of the arguments, order of the arguments. So those are all you can consider as overloading. Yes, Sunny, same with different parameters, same name but different parameters in a simple term, right? Very good. So that's the one actually we had a discussion in the previous example. So first objective, overloading package subprogram using forward declaration and creating an initialization block in a package body, different parameter exactly. So that's the one. Actually, if you recall the previous example, I will share that example of the whatever I explained to you all. So I'm sharing the example once again to you all. Fine. Overloading package subprogram you can see here. The package name department package, same previous example, but procedure add department. So if you look into this, it takes 3 arguments, it takes 2 arguments. So this procedure add department is a overloaded procedure. Procedure is nothing but a method. So what generally we discuss in programming languages, the same thing you can consider as the questions in this. Can I know from all of you? Fine. So in this, I have some more examples to share with you all. Fine. So now I want to go back and I want to explain some more things with you all. So the example of the overloading subprograms in PLSQL enables you to create 2 or more subprograms with the same name that we have identified, as it is a theory concept to some extent. Requires that a subprogram formal parameters differ in number, order, and data type family. So that is the different parameters. Enables you to build flexible way for invoking subprograms with different data. So that we identified in the overloading procedure call in the package body. Fine. Provides a way to extend functionality without loss of existing code, that is adding new parameters to existing subprogram. So extensibility or functionally behaving differently. So provides a way to overload local subprograms, package subprograms, and type methods, but not standalone subprograms. Standalone subprogram cannot be overloaded. If you write it as a procedure, the procedure standalone as single one, it cannot be overloaded. But if you write a procedure inside the package body, if you write more than one procedure with the same name, but if you define with different parameters inside the package body, can be overloaded. Because package you are calling, then at the time of calling you are passing the parameters. But if you create a single procedure as standalone, then you cannot overload it. Fine. All of you, please respond. Any questions? Fine. So we have some functions, toChar, toDate. So those toChar, toDate takes different data types as arguments. So I hope you can recall those things you learned in SQL. So overloading the standard PLSQL package in the sense, so you consider some of the functions here. I'm sharing the functions list here. toChar, date toChar, number toChar, date toChar, and passing varchar as second parameter, converting into varchar2, and passing a number and converting into varchar2. So last two examples. So these are all actually existing library packages. toChar, if you feel like it is a function, it is available in a part of the Oracle package. Fine. So Oracle package related to the toChar function can be overloaded. Point taken. Overloading the PLSQL standard package or Oracle SQL standard package. Can I know from all of you, is the concept clear? What is overloading the standard package? Any questions? No questions. Okay. I want to share a simple generalized example after the overloading. And while you are writing a procedure or anything inside the package body, you should ensure certain things, as illegally you should not refer any procedure. Illegal procedure reference. So in this code block, by seeing this, don't get any confusion. It's a dummy code block. Block structured languages such as PLSQL must declare identifiers before referencing them, right? What is that referencing, you know? You created a package. So in the package specification, you should not write any body of the procedure. Okay? Body of the procedure should be written only as a separate one for the specification of the body. Fine. So if you write it and if you refer it within that particular package body, fine. So then it would be a problem. It would lead to a reference error, illegal procedure reference. Body declared and body you defined, so then it would be a trouble. Suppose what is that, you know, you are defining the body. The package body, this body name is You created a procedure as call rating, calculate rating, but you are using that procedure beforehand, right? You are using that before definition. So that would be an error in the forward package. Reason, that is a procedure reference is illegal reference of the procedure. Can I know from all of you? Is it clear to you all? Clear. Very good, Akshay. Fine. So I want to share another example, practical example, then we shall move forward. There is a package. You can execute all at a time also. There is no need to separately execute this. This slash represents end of the particular statement body. So this is the package, taxes package. Name of the package is taxes package. Okay. And it has a function. Function name is tax. The function name is tax. The function takes an argument and returns a number also. And package will be ended over there. So if you look into this package you are creating, the name of the package is taxes package. Calculating tax is the responsibility of this package. There the function tax is the name of the function you are going to create. That function at the time of calling takes a parameter of number data type. So that is the p value, parameter value, and returns a number. So that is the package. But when you are defining the body of the package, the tax function is getting defined here. Return number after calculating the rate of the number equal to 0.08, and when it is returning, it calculates the p underscore value into v rate. So the rate of the tax is 0.08, and whatever the value you supply, it calculates the rate of the tax. Suppose whatever you are supposed to pay, 0.08 is the tax rate and end tax. So function will be ended and package also will be ended, right? That is the body of the package. At the time when you are using that particular package, you cannot directly use the package. You have to use the function which you defined in the body of the package. So the function name is tax. You are passing salary to calculate how much tax it is. So tax you are calculating, salary you are calculating, last name you are using, then you are reading it. So first one I want to copy, as this is the package specification. So I copied it. Package created. Then I want to go for package body creation. Package body created. Then I want to execute it. So I want to pass salary as the value. So when you pass the salary as the value, salary is what actually is a column name. So this salary column, entire column you are passing to package of tax method. So it has to return the data as whatever the tax supposed to be paid. So 0.08 out of 2,600 is the salary. Colonel has to pay this much tax. All of you please respond if you are clear. So in this, whatever we have defined, create or replace package function the package function usage I explained to you all. Package function in SQL. Can I know from all of you? I hope it's clear to you all. All of you. So next one is managing persistent package data states for the life cycle of a session and using associative arrays and records in packages. So coming stage of the topic will be little bit advanced in PLSQL, like a solution development. Stage by stage, these are all will comes into discussion. So only the solution is you should be up to date in everyday learning. Otherwise, it would be incremental in like a lot of work to you all. So how good you are in practicals, you all have mentioned till 5 chapters of SQL only have been completed so far. So can I know from all of you, I want to share a question to you all. So this is a question related to the status of the practicals you have done. So you can say openly, because many have given the feedback to me. Have you all completed PLSQL fundamentals book? Book 1 actually, fundamentals book, 9 chapters practicals. So all 9 chapters have you all completed? Then you can say yes. If not, you can say no. Rawat Vikas only responded positively, and Dipanshu responded from Southex. Okay. And still Aishwarya, Simran, Vaibhav, Aishi, you haven't responded. Yes, Aishwarya, Simran, okay, Vikas responded. Right. So one more question related to the same. Fine. So that second book, anyhow, you might not have started because many are there who haven't completed book 1. Okay. Reason, coming stage will be much more incremental of the complexity, but it's not so complex if you have completed at least some practicals of the sessions. I hope you all will do in the coming weeks. Can I expect you all? Slowly you are clicking. Okay, fine. Managing persistent package data states for the life cycle of a session and using associative arrays. Those are all indexed by tables and records in packages. So that is the concept we need to understand related to using the packages in PLSQL programming. Fine. This one, what's the role of this persistency and what way the persistent programming will work? So this is the concept I want to share with you all. Node is what? Who clicked on minus? So you don't want to do. So I did not get you. Fine. Right. So persistent state of packages. What is package state is the question first we need to understand. What is package state? Persistent state in the packages is a collection of public or private package variables represents the package state for the user session. What is user session, you know? First let me show it what is user session. So as a user 1 connected. As a point taken, in the data, the users have been connected. So I am explaining the concept to you all. So there is a server. This you can consider as a server computer where you have these Oracle packages. So user 1, user 2, user 3, multiple users will be connected to work with this at a time. So as long as you connected to the server to access the server resources, for you a session will be created. So the session is your unique connectivity between a client and a server in the Oracle communication. Can I know from all of you? Fine. So user 1 may use this package. Persistence is what I will explain. User 1 may use this package. User 2 may use this package. User 3 may use this package. But when multiple users are using this package, does the package would exist in the memory as long as all users are using, or as long as a particular user is using? Can I know from all of you? See, user 1 requires the same package, user 2 requires the same package, user 3 requires the same package, but available separately to each and every user or not? Point taken. So for every individual user, as long as the user connected to the server, this package will be invoked into the memory space and it exists for the life of the user session. As long as the user works with that, that would be available. So my work is done. I don't need this, then this can be deleted from there. Second point, this can be deleted. So this session is not required. So the package can be removed. Point taken, package is not required now. Fine. So there are certain things would take place. When you declare a procedure like a previous example, what we have discussed, so there some variables will be loaded into the memories for a particular user. Then package variables will be loaded, right? One after one, how these are all will be loaded is the one we need to understand. So now you can look into this. Initializer when the package is first loaded means all variables will be initialized and all variables will be created in memory first time when you invoke the package. Persistent by default for the life of the session. So persistent in the sense it is a permanently available as long as a particular user is connected, that is user session. All variables will be stored into a user's global memory area. It's a part of the Oracle database architecture. Unique to each session that I have mentioned in the discussion earlier. Subject to change when package subprograms are called or public variables are modified. Because based on your requirement, if you write a program again or if you edit the existing package again, you may define different things as part of the package. Fine. So subject to change based on your requirement, it can be get changes and package subprograms are called or public values are modified. Fine. not persistent for the session, but persistent for the life of a subprogram called when using pragma serially reusable in the package specification. So you can make it to be available. It doesn't applicable to a particular session. It is available as long as the server application runs. So that is pragma serially underscore reusable if you define in the package specification. Point taken, all of you? So what is the purpose of this pragma serially underscore reusable package? That package is useful when you want to convey a memory, like conserve the memory in a proper way. If the package state does not need to be persistent for each user session, you want to make it available commonly to all users. So that time you can use it. Serially underscore reusable is the package property. Okay, specification. Point taken, all of you? Please respond. Yes, Akshay. Some extent it's a theory topic, but we can easily understand it. Fine. So I want to share a table of the persistent state of package variable. This I request you all to analyze. Okay. Then only easily you can follow it. So there is a statement at 9 o'clock. If you look into this, 9 o'clock. So some extent I want to explain one thing, then second thing, third thing, fourth thing. So different time slots I have given. So Scott is the user called a particular package reset commission. So you look into this, executed a package, and package with the execution of the package, he called a method reset commission. So that is the procedure or a function he called. Okay. So that I request you all to analyze. Fine. So when you call it, so this variable was held in the memory, the variable vstd commission. The standard commission is the variable. So the state of the standard commission variable is initialized at a particular point of time, that is at 0.10 is the time slot. Fine. And then set at 0.25 time slot. It can be a time slot of the milliseconds of time. Fine. So if you consider that the maximum time it should take is 0.4, but it was completed beforehand, right? So the validation is less than the database maximum value of 0.4. All of you, please consider this 0.4 and 0.10, 0.25. Maximum is also 0.4. So it has been allocated in the memory block, and the persistence is in the sense it would store in the memory for a user as long as user session runs. Fine. Then 9:30, the statement execution here you can see the user inserted a row in the employees table. Fine. With a value of the like a particular user, you can see with that 0.8 is the value inserted as a commission percentage. So commission percentage is the column name. In that particular column, the commission of the user has been inserted. So when you look into this example here, so the value of the commission percentage is 0.8. Like it is visible to Jones only, Scott state is unaffected. Now if you look into this here, it has been inserted by John, so that cannot be viewed by the Scott because users are different here. Point taken. But Jones executed this package again by 9:35. So then the variation you can see in the third block. Here you can see the variation. So that commission Jones has called, and it was initialized at 0.10, and it has been, new value has been set as 0.5. So maximum value of this database is 0.8. Fine. So you can see what way when you are executing state of Scott and state of Jones, two different users, execution has been given. For each and every user, the session is specific. Point taken, all of you? You don't get any confusion in this. If you find any difficulty, you can ask me. It is not a technical thing. It is only the thing related to the memory, how efficiently this can be used by your package. Any questions? All of you please respond. Don't say that you did not understand at any point. If you have any question, it is the time to ask me. You can query me. All of you? Fine. How many have completed practicals on cursors? Click on place based on your hand raise. Yes, completed, not completed. So can I know from all of you? Give me 1 second of time. Let me have water. And meanwhile, I expect you all to respond. How many have completed cursors in PLSQL? All I will upload tonight, Sunny. Tonight I will upload to make it available to you all. This week you all can use it. Most of the things are from textbook only I am covering, and whatever the additional things I have uploaded, I have used in the class, those are all I will mention additional. So you can find what are additional, what are courseware. Okay. So can I know how many have completed cursors in PLSQL? Cursors we discussed in very long back. Did you all remember where did we discuss about the cursors? In which chapter? So implicit cursors are there in chapter 3. Explicit cursors will be there in the chapter 5. Okay. Now here the concept is working with the cursor in the persistent state. Cursor is what actually? If I ask the question, we should give a brief idea. Can I know from all of you what is cursor? Can anyone write it over there? Not getting any message from anyone. So cursor is a named memory block. Okay. Cursor is a named memory block. You can hold the memory area. Someone compared in the last class as CTE of SQL Server. In our batch only they compared. I appreciated them. Okay. Common table expression is equal to the same. Someone asked me while I was explaining that. So here the concept is package cursor. You want to create a cursor package, right? So you look into this. In this what way we have created. The example in this, here we are creating a cursor package, specification and body. Two things we are creating. So you can look into this, what are the two things we created in this. So cursor, first one is cursor package, the specification. The second one is cursor body. So two things we are creating in this. Okay, cursor specification and cursor body. Fine. And more content is available in the next slide also. That also I will share it with you. You can see what is there in the next slide. Lot of other content is there in this. So it's a continuation, right? Persistent data of the package cursor. So then execution of the cursor. Three things. Now I want to explain each one to you all with the explanation of this, right? So through code I want to explain to you all. Fine. So I'm sharing the screen for the same example. Is the following with multiple slides. Okay. So you can follow in a single notepad document. You can see. Okay. Create or replace package. Where you have a procedure with open method. What is open? Cursor open, cursor close is found, like found, not found. These are the different methods also available with the cursor. So procedure open. So function next. So two different things we are declaring inside the cursor. Procedure you declared and no body defined for the procedure. Function you declared inside the package specification. So this function next takes one value as parameter and returns a boolean result, true or false. Then procedure is closed. In the procedure we have function also. Then cursor is also package closed. Can I know from all of you? Is it clear? In this you have a declaration of the procedure. In the declaration of the procedure you have declared a function also. So this is the package of the cursor package you are creating. Persistence in the sense it is available for that particular user as long as the user works with this. So this is the one I am going to use in this example. So it may be expired, then session. I want to run this once again. So the package created successfully. So if you look into the result of this package created. Now once if the package is ready, then you are defining the body. Fine. So cursor, if you look at, recall the concept, cursor is the area where is the private area to the Oracle server, where your operations like sorting, filtering, restrictions, joining, all operations would take place. That particular private area we are going to use in your program for your package and where you have a procedure and function as members. Now you can see create or replace package body, the cursor package you are defining. So cursor name is cursor C, cursor defined with the employee ID from employees table. So cursor got created and cursor name is cursor underscore C. And the cursor retrieves the information of the employee ID and copies into a memory location. Then you are opening the procedure. If not cursor open, then it has to open the cursor. Then conditionally it has condition close and end open of the procedure. So open method, here procedure open. Role of the procedure is what? If the cursor is not open, then it has to open the cursor. That is the role of the procedure. So procedure name is open. So the procedure declared and here the procedure is defined like abstract class. Okay, abstract method. So now here you are defining if the cursor is not open, if not cursor is open property, then open cursor. So that is the role of the procedure. So function takes an argument that you can remember here. So function you are defining, next is the function name, and you declared a variable as a 1 is the value to that and return boolean. So where employee ID you are going to take as a employee ID column of the employees table. So the same data type is the type attribute. Now it has to count all the numbers in a loop to fetch every record from the cursor and copies into the employee ID variable. Employee ID variable you created here for count in 1, 2 in the number of the particular value whatever you supply. So that would be run in a unknown number of repetitions. So that is for each like a loop construct. So exit when cursor record not found. Finally when 10 records are there, if it reads 10, then finally it reaches to not found. So then it has to write all values into that, and loop also will be closed. To some extent the loop construct is also there in this. Return cursor found. So end next. The method next also will be ended. Procedure closes, and if the procedure opens, if it is open, then procedure closes. So cursor also will be closed as this is the part of this. So now this is actually the body of this. So the body I can copy as a separate one. I want to place the body of the entire package. I executed here. So package body created. So there is no error in this. You can find the same thing in your courseware also. Now here once again let me explain. It takes a number from the function calling, and based on that when the cursor is opened in the memory where it is retrieved the complete information of the employee's ID, and it reads the value of the employee ID in a repetitive process as long as the value available in the memory block of that particular cursor. So for that you want to execute the cursor body, that is the last statement. So set server output on, you are passing only 3 are the employee ID. So cursor dot package, set server output on, execute cursor package dot open method. When the procedure is open, then it declared a variable to retrieve the value. If not, then close the package also. Fine. I am just calling this. Again I will explain. You can see. So ID employee 100, ID employee 101, ID employee 102. So you pass only 3 as the values of the first 3 records have to be read from the employee ID, because you mentioned employee ID should be open and employee ID data should be presented into the cursor environment. So then if you pass only 3, it retrieves only 3. If you pass 10, it returns 10 employees data there. So that you can find and how a cursor is opened. As long as the cursor is memory is available for that user, as long as the session is open, that memory can be accessible by the user. So that the way you can analyze this cursor with the persistence of memory usage for the session. Point taken, all of you. Persistent state of the package cursor is the one I explained to you all. And in this we can go with the associative arrays also as part of this. Can I know from all of you how good are you in this? Some extent you might have understood. Now onwards, if you don't follow the courseware, if you don't read it, it conflicts with some of the previous things when you are learning more advanced concepts. So please concentrate on reading, concentrate on practicals. If you don't do hands-on practicals, it would lead to confusion. Okay? Are you all getting support from your resident faculty for any technical inputs over there? Yes, Akshay. Yes, Sunny. See, even if I explain multiple times, it doesn't reach you in the expected level to you all. Reason? Some things should be our own. Then only we can easily analyze it. Otherwise, analyzation will be the problem. Okay, fine. So I hope you all will do. Next class onwards, you two will support more well for understanding the topics. And in this session, we will continue one more topic, that is associative arrays. Till associative array, we had a discussion in our session today. Okay. Fine. All of you please respond. So in this, we had a discussion on procedures and functions overloading. We had a discussion on forward declaration, initialization block of the package body creation, persistent package data state of the life cycle of a session. We had a discussion, and we are supposed to discuss associative array as part of this session. Okay. I will upload all examples to you all in the group, and this week, and again on what date we have the class? Can I know from all of you? I will upload tonight, Sunny. Max by morning it will be there in your cloud group. Next class is on what date? Can I know from all of you? Monday, on account of Independence Day, there will be no class for us. Okay. Yes, directly we will meet on 17th. But that week I will take up additional sessions to you all. Is it fine with you all? Yes. So Wednesday. Fine. Next week is on Wednesday. Because 15th Monday is August 15th, Independence Day. There will be no class on that day. Fine. Thank you all. Thanks for your today's association. And I request you all to do some practicals of your session 4. And more 6 chapters, 5 chapters are there. And these 2 are tiny chapters and 2 are theory chapters. So I request you all to read till this extent before practicals, and you will be comfort in the next sessions. Okay. Thank you all. Good night and prepare well.